So you're like, oh, I'm lucky I have a boy.
Until you have to buy a pair of shoes for a 5-year-old that is 150,000.
I'll take you to my shoe person, sweetie.
You need to connect with your son to be able to allow him space to speak to you where Uncle so-and-so is touching him the wrong way.
Papa, help me understand
how
I'm supposed to show him to do the whole sweetie, stand, hold the guy.
You're welcome to the Raising the Boy podcast, and I am your host, Joanne Salmon. You may wonder why raising the boy, and I may ask you, why not the boy? It's been years of enabling the girl to rise up and also years of forgetting the boy. And on this podcast, we are enabling the boy's voice to be heard. And today I have my guest, Sheila Nabafu. She's a mother of one. And the conversation is, can single mothers raise children? Welcome to the show, Sheila.
Thank you. The question is interesting, isn't it? Can single mothers raise children?
Can they?
But they can't.
How?
But it's not easy.
Tell me.
It's quite hard. Well, it's a pleasure to be on the show. And we get the chance to say, it's hard. And finally, someone can say, we need to stop glorifying single motherhood. It's terrible.
Tell me.
It's terrible. It's amazing how some people are single mothers by choice. Do you know that?
Yeah.
It's terrible. It's quite terrible. They have their reasons, but it's terrible. And on the fact that we get to talk about the boy who we hardly, enable, as you said. It's a lot harder for a single mother when it comes to a boy. Why you are out of your league. That's how it feels for me.
Tell me.
Yeah. I'm not sporty.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not crazy about it. I am a girl's girl. If I'm not wearing a shoe that is higher than 5 inches, I am miserable. And now here I am, and I have to adjust. I need to figure it out. And that's not easy, raising a boy on your own. So yeah, we can, but it's hard.
Tell me about Angelo.
Angelo is such a darling. And I say that because I have met other people, little monsters. Sometimes we scold our babies and you're like, you can be like that, you can be like this. Then you meet other children, you're like, oh, it's not so bad this.
Yeah, we're not doing so bad.
We're not doing so bad. But he's 7 years old. He has opinions now. And we had that phase where the teacher is smarter than the parent.
Yes.
Mommy, that's not what teachers say.
Teacher didn't say it, then it's not right.
Teachers say, we don't say apple, we say apple, Mommy. That's wrong. Okay. It's an annoying thing. At least they're paying attention.
Welcome.
No one prepares you for all little things.
Yes.
But yeah, he's a wonderful boy. I went for tall, dark, and handsome. I am regretting the tall part.
Why?
I buy shoes every 3 months. Really. That is tedious and expensive. And they said boys were cheaper. They lied.
Who told you?
Well, people, they keep saying girls are more expensive the older they get. So you're like, oh, I'm lucky I have a boy.
Until you have to buy a pair of shoes for a 5-year-old that is 150,000.
I'll take you to my shoe person, sweetie. I'll fix that for you.
Oh, thank you. So what is it like raising this little amazing boy all by yourself?
Well, lucky me, I'm not all by myself.
Awesome.
Yes, because you have to be intentional about these things.
Mm-hmm.
You're going to get your pride, shove it down very far. Very far. Because you cannot do it alone.
Mm-hmm.
You can't. You need, even the shopkeeper just around the corner, he's going to help you raise your kid. The school is helping you. Your sisters have to help you. Your brothers, uncles, and dads especially when it comes to a boy, have. Because whether you like it or not, a child needs both parents.
Yes.
Be it a boy or a girl, a child needs both parents. Because every parent has something to bring to the table when it comes to molding a child into that thing that you want them to become. On my side, I'm very lucky. I have my dad, I have my brothers, I have friends, friends, and they become uncles. Everyone is uncle. So they become uncles. And it's not easy, like I said. It's not easy at all. You have to be very intentional about getting the right village.
Yes.
Because you need the village. That's saying it's big.
The village raises the child.
You need the village, darling. Without the village, you will. Once my mom told me it's okay to break down and cry. Just do it, like, hide. No one should see you because they're supposed to be strong and whatever. So yeah, I had those moments. And while you cry, there's someone shushing or feeding, so you can't do it alone. That's why we have the nannies. That's why we have the daycare. And it's not possible to do it alone. You can't.
I hear you. But so I like the fact that you do a very good fast forward, because I was going to say that, do you need a support system? And you already answered that question for us. Clearly, you need the support system. But then how do you pick the support system? Because, not everyone is perfect.
Not everyone is perfect. I think nobody is perfect. And also sometimes you are so desperate for the help that you will take it from pretty much anybody that's offering.
You're willing to compromise and sometimes below the belt.
Yes. I remember we got home when he was 2 weeks old from my mother's house, and it was just us, just the two of us in the house. I had to figure it out. I would tell myself, when I wake up in the morning, I'm going to wake up at 6, and then I'll clean, and then I'll wash, and then when he's up, I'm ready to feed, right? I'll have cleaned up. Lies. Those creatures, first of all, wake up at 5. Who tells them that's proper? So he wakes up at 5 and he cools. He's a good boy. He didn't cry, but he would cool. And I remember, I'm half low. I can be tough, right? I can harden. So as long as he's not crying, I don't panic. I do whatever I need to do. So I would piss myself by the, if I can clean while I dust, if I can do this while I do this, by the time I'm done, I can shower. And yeah, the shower thing doesn't happen. You don't get to shower?
Because
you don't get to shower.
midway the cleaning and everything,
the creature needs to feel.
Yeah.
Yes. And then after that, then you need to pop. And then you hope he can pull. And then it's one thing after the other. And once you place him down, it senses you have stepped away. And up
he goes.
Oh Lord, you don't get to shower.
Okay, so someone might say that even the girl would do that.
Yeah.
But now let's get to a point where he's 3 years.
Yeah.
And he has to use the potty, and you have to show him how to use the potty in a way you never use the potty. And you have to tell him about his anatomy, and yet you don't have that anatomy.
You have to be a dad. You step into a dad's shoes, right? Yeah. Number one, lucky me. I had to get back to work, so I put him in daycare because I was afraid of nannies at the time.
Okay.
You have to build some, kind of hard shell to say, you know what, we're gonna get a nanny. We're gonna get someone that will watch him while I'm away. So I did daycare. Now daycare, you have all the children and then the really little ones. The little ones are copycats. They copy everything the older children do. So I was very lucky. Number one, we didn't do potty.
Okay.
Because now he was too cool for the potty. It comes to his potty was like a chair. He would use his chair. But no, we didn't do potty. But then again, you're right. It's hard. So that's where my little brother would come in. My brother lived like 2 kilometers away from me, and I would bother him. I'd be like, he's playing with his thingy, and he's like, oh no, because he's just discovered it. He's like, why are his hands in his underwear? He's like, no, that's normal. He's just discovered it. I'm like, oh, okay. And my friend Sean, I named my son after a friend of mine, Sean. He's Angelo Sean. So Sean had a son before me. I'll call her and say, he's doing this. And she's like, no, that's okay. Just do that. You see how the village comes in?
Yes.
You know that you can't do certain things. You can't talk to him about certain things. You don't have those things. You don't know how he feels at that moment. You've never felt it before.
Yeah.
When he is playing with the little sack that hasn't dropped yet, you're scared. You're like, why? So someone has to tell you, no, that's normal. Because he just discovered it.
Yes.
You know what I mean? And my mom would laugh at me and I would tell her, when he grows up, I don't think girls are going to like him or his wife would stick around. She's like, why? I'm like, it's too small. And my mom would say, look, give him time. Everything about him was a little bit scary.
Exactly.
And I'm like, it's not coming out, mommy. And she's like, well, he's fat. Maybe he will lose a bit of weight. And, but it's the little things that scare you, where you don't have them.
Yes.
Now you have to call your dad, which is weird.
Because
Papa, help me understand.
Yeah.
How I'm supposed to show him to do the whole sweetie, stand,
and
hold the guy.
And then the next thing is, he's so excited.
Like,
the whole toilet is getting.
You can do this. And, like, target. Again, I'm lucky. I'm so blessed. He's a very cooperative child. Even today, you can tell him it's time to sleep and say, okay, and he literally puts the head on the pillow and goes.
So you're blessed, we would say.
Unlike you.
So you're blessed by saying unlike me. How sure are you?
Oh, I know the struggle.
So, because not everyone, just like you said, is blessed.
Yeah.
Some women have been told you can do it all by yourself. Others have been told what a man can do, a woman can do. Better, yes. We need to add that. And it's causing a whole lot of chaos. Women are not accepting that I can get tired and I can ask for help. So speaking to those women, how can they pick their support system?
Yeah.
And apart from shoving their pride so far, they forget about all the extra abilities someone told them but didn't show them that they actually don't exist. Yeah. What can they do?
Interestingly enough, I have younger people I've worked with, and they say the same thing. The same generation, like, oh, I'm a woman, I can do it all. I'm a woman, I tell them, you're very stupid. You're very myopic. And you need to get that mentality out the window. When feminists were fighting for the rights of women, they fought for the right for us to have control of our bodies. You don't tell me how many children to have. I say, that's enough, so give me that contraceptive. Those are things they fought for. They fought for the brassiere that was comfortable, instead of us squashing our breasts so tight, because it pleased the man. They fought for us to go into parliament and speak for ourselves, and not some man who has no idea what our issues are. He didn't even understand why we bleed every month. It confuses him, it scares him. If anything, he thinks we're disgusting. So those women fought for things like that. Today, when I listen to a feminist speak, the little ones, and God knows what got into the older ones, speak, they say things like, oh, he can't kiss me at the altar, after I walk down the aisle without asking for my permission. He can't, he has to wash the dishes because, we're equal. He can't, girl, bye. We have been created, we need to stop playing God, by the way. And God is not stupid. He knew what he was doing. Men are clueless. Men are childish till they're what? 35, 38? Because the frontal lobes forever to grow considerably.
Yes.
If you watch your babies, you have a girl and a boy. The girl, when she is figuring things out, she's done it faster than the boy.
Yes.
It's just who we are. By 22, we are ready to make a home and we can run that home for another 40 years. It's just who we are. We are designed to nurture. We are designed to. There are things that we do. We're more in touch with our emotions than a man is. We fail to understand that a man's job is equally as hard. He has to protect you, so he has to be strong and brave. He must go out and work. And sometimes it's more than one job because there are things you've got demands. You know what I mean? A man has to keep a family a certain type of way because he cares and worries about how everybody's going to see him. But we don't think about that. He comes home and because you're mad, you're yelling, "Go, please." You get it? We, on the other hand, we are a force to reckon with. So when we say we are equal to them, no, we are not. Honey, we are better. To carry a baby for 9 months and lose control, utter control of your body, you start to eat things. I never thought I would ever test baby sharks, silverfish. That kid had me not even having it fried, boiled. We are built for different reasons, different purposes, and we will bring something else to the table. To convince young girls, and people who haven't become mothers yet, they may not be young, but to convince them that they can do this alone is a lie. My friend Brian Abong once brought his son to the office. We spent half the day with Mason. Why? His wife had an interview, a job interview. So he said, "It's okay, I'll watch the boy." And he came to the office with the boy because their puppy nanny didn't show up that day. How many men would do that? Not many.
Yeah.
We all need a Brian in our lives. But then we know I am not alone because you can run mad.
Very true.
We have single mothers in marriages.
Yeah.
And they're losing it. You've seen men on the internet. "Oh my God, today I have so much respect for my wife. She traveled, so I'm babysitting." Boy, baby, those are your children. You are raising. I'm babysitting. We need each other because we're built to do different things. Whether we like it or not, that is just how it is supposed to be. You can scream the whole, "Oh my God, I'm a feminist." A feminist is someone who wishes well for women. Who would wish that exhaustion on another human being?
Or I can do it all and even better.
And then you cannot.
Exactly.
I work 3 jobs. That's a fact. I work 3 jobs. And when people ask me like, "Oh my God, when you get married, do you have time for your husband?" I'm like, yes, I will, because I will quit some of these jobs.
Because I have the provider who has come on board.
Can't you please? You get it. If I go on a date and a man tells me, "I like you because you're hardworking," that is the end of that date. Why are you looking at me as the person that's going to go out and continue working these 3 jobs? You guys know what I mean? If a man told me, "I think you would make an amazing mom," that's a compliment. It is a heart.
Yes.
When they mess up, we freak out and say things like, "Am I failing?" When we pray, we say things like, "God, I hope and pray that I can lead him on the right path." Because we can't do it alone. We get lost along the way. We break down along the way because it's emotionally, psychologically,
Training.
and physically draining. But then it's one of the most fulfilling things in your life.
Okay.
Because we give birth and then we can't even sleep that night. We just want to like somebody's going to take this away from me. But we can do it on our own. And that's what I'm going to tell them. You can't do it on your own. And it's okay. If he's a lumpen, that's okay. He was not yours in the first place. God tried to tell you and you didn't want to listen. You understand what I mean? And that's okay.
That's hard.
Yeah, I know. Because you're in love. Silly.
Okay. So the silliness and everything aside, support system is very crucial, and we can only say it as it is, regardless of what people say. A mother cannot effectively raise a boy all by herself?
The mother needs to hold a very candid, conversation with a boy, and this should be in confidential, space, where the mother will set aside time, but also an appropriate time should be chosen where the boy is more relaxed and there should not be any pressure or judgmental attitude from the parent. So the parent can look for a nice place, but also a nice time to actually have this candid conversation. Let it be open, find out how the boy is feeling, find out about their relationship. Do your best to avoid being judgmental, because I know what happens to parents. The first time you notice that probably your boy is engaging in certain vices, of any kind, you're really angry, you're really irritated. And the first response is that many times you want to, abuse, you want to shame, you want to lash out. Yeah, which might actually make it very hard for the boy to open up.
Remembering that you're a mother, and maybe this boy is not as open as you would want him to be. How do you ensure that you know the manners of this boy, where he got them, should you see anything going astray?
Boys are tricky, and boys are usually driven by activities. So they love to engage in, some love sports, some are interested in different games. So you need to know what are your boys' interests particularly. And then is he someone who is driven by sports? He loves to go out to play ball. Does he love to do exercises? Can you now take a walk, together in a very safe place and utilize that time to actually be able to engage in an activity, but also use it as a chance to share? Is your boy someone who loves to go for outing, maybe swimming? He loves to go for different activities. Or is this someone who would be happy being taken out, maybe for a date? Yeah.
So in short, connection is very key here.
Very key. So you need to know your boy, and you need to know which activities would actually help him to open up better.
Okay, awesome.
Yeah.
So now that you have discovered the red lights, and you're very certain that this support system, could be the uncle, like we said, is the one that is causing it, how do we cause that distance so that the vice does not get cemented in this boy without the boys, flipping?
Okay. Again, I want to take us back to where I started, that the conversation needs to be very open.
Yeah.
Telling this boy that based on that, do you think that this relationship would still be very helpful, given the fact that now there've been a number of impacts? For instance, if the boy has started, engaging maybe in alcohol, you could describe some of the negative impacts of alcohol. If you went on to, to take excessive amounts of alcohol or to engage in alcohol, you're still young. And this might actually make you unable to continue school.
Yes.
You might not be able to concentrate. You might be cut short from your goals in the future and all that. So you're trying to really sensitize, but also educate this boy so that they understand the negative impact. Currently, we live in a VUCA world. Our children have access to internet, so many things. So the way you would do it those days is not the way you do it now.
Yeah,
because some of these children actually have access to lots of information.
More than we actually have.
So be very open about the negative impact, and then let it be a collaborative, conversation. What do you think? Ask your boy, what do you think? Talk to them about the pros and the cons, and then decide together. In a way, you want to encourage him to actually be able to understand the negative impact of relating with this person, particularly, and then at the end of that, they be able to set boundaries that, based on that, our discussion, I really don't think that interaction with this person is best fit because of all the things we've talked about.
How have you done it with Angelo?
How have I done it? Angelo, unlike me, Angelo likes people a lot. He likes to go out. He say, Papa, you're going to go spend the time with Auntie Brie. And he's like, oh yes. And I'm going to be with Abe and Nano. And he's so excited about people. If I told him, Papa, I have a friend coming over, I have another auntie, he's excited. Like, why are you like that? You know? And then, but then Angelo knows to say, that game is not for children. You know? Like, if you, just, by the film is a game, whatever is on TV is a game. That game is not for children. That game is for old people like my mommy. Oh God, I'm old. You know, and we have done that. His father and I have created this environment where we speak to each other freely and understand that we need to be on the same side while we raise Angelo. So certain things that we do or say, we need to be, and we need to be very intentional.
Yeah.
But we also, while we're being firm parents, we need to be the kind that allow him to tell us anything and everything. If he feels excited or worried about something or comfortable about something, it is good to create that. As a millennial, I've been around so many people my age, and they're like, oh, my mother to approach Lord.
You dare not say a word back.
Yes. How we are raised trickles down to how we raise, and that's dangerous. Some people carry trauma with them and take it all the way down.
Not some, the bigger percentage of millennials.
Yes. We know that umoja. Oh my God, I'm so glad that so brain and slipper, because that was trauma. We, you know, like the whole choose your weapon and looking at that broomstick and you're like, oh Lord. Yes! Like, I learned how to tell time with a mingling stick near me. Like, you know what I mean? My dad, on the other hand, he's created that environment where we can talk. He's tough, by the way, but we can talk to him. I remember he refused to give my sister Senorita money for her hair, and she was like, Daddy, I just need to retouch. He said, okay, touch your head. She touched it and said, touch it again. And
you have retouched?
He said, you have retouched. She lost it. She's like, Daddy, I'm serious. You want me to go out and find the money elsewhere? Then he said, bring my wallet. Yeah. Up to now, when we are all grown women, but we chose the corporate world, so we are not that well off. So we call him when we are broke towards the 25th of the month. Papa, some money? Now you would expect him to be upset. No, the thought of you getting it elsewhere. He gladly finds it and sends it to you when you're not doing well. Now that I am, setting it down to my son, telling him, Papa, it's okay, you can tell me. It's okay, talk to me. It's okay. So he reports every single
thing.
Mommy, when the fly went, Aisha did this. Oh my God, Mommy, the car. Mommy, can you believe when the water? And that's okay.
And you're there to listen.
Tomorrow, God forbid, something worse happens. Will he be able to talk to me?
Yes.
So you create that environment, whether you like it or not. So if Uncle Daniel does something, because he reported Uncle Daniel, my brother visited, and he stepped on the carpet with his shoe. I told Uncle not to step on my mommy's carpet with shoes, and he took them off. If we are going to report that, imagine someone trying to try him. So we must be intentional when it comes to that.
So it's very clear. Number one, we need the support system because a woman is a nurturer. And that nurturer does not have the capabilities of the man. Because the man is going to teach him, the boy, how to hunt, how to fend. He's also only going to learn how to respect a woman from his father and not from his mother.
If I may, it's the greatest gift a father can give his son.
Yeah.
How you treat a woman is utterly important because then your child knows that is how you treat. You understand?
Yes.
When he goes out with the father, they have days out. I'm excited. Why? I'm going to get things. Because the father shows him, you don't go home empty-handed to the woman that has raised you.
Yeah.
So I get gifts.
Aww.
I know. I'll get snacks, I'll get something, I'll get a pizza, the point is, they come back with something. So he knows to do that. When he goes on school trips, by the way, in or outside the country, I get a gift. And that is a good start.
Very good start.
It's the best gift a father can ever give his son. Teach him how to treat a woman through how we treat his mother.
Exactly. Very, very true. Because if we are to stop the gender violence, the gender-based violence, it has to start from the cradle and not from, I don't know, which conference or something.
Okama.
Yeah. So there you have it, ladies. We are not against you, but we are here to empower ourselves and tell ourselves that our boys need that support system. And that support system had better be men of good valor, men that speak well into their lives, and men that align to your values. That is hoping and praying that you actually have values you've set aside, because it's very important. Otherwise, every Tom, Dick, and Harry may fit in. So until next time, it's been Raising the Boy. And thank you, Sheila, for taking time to speak to us. Say hi to Angelo. And until next time, it's Raising the Boy, where we amplify his voice and help you parents know that he is worth your time to be raised intentionally. Ciao.
Ciao.